Okay, my name is Miss Kailee, and I am a senior at UNCW, and today I get to teach you about one of my favorite ways to exercise and move my body, and that's yoga. So first I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why yoga is important. Yoga can be very important because it helps to move and stretch your body. So like when you're sitting down in front of the computer all day, because we're all doing like online stuff all the time, it's important to get up and stretch your muscles and stretch your body. And that's what yoga can help you do. It also helps to quiet your mind. So when we're thinking about a million different things, or we're thinking about school and we just need a break, yoga helps us to just sit in that moment and just quiet our minds. Super, super cool. And it's a moment to be by yourself. So we're always around other people and we're always talking to our teachers, talking to our classmates, and yoga can be a moment for you to just be by yourself and get to like really just do and stretch and do what makes you feel good. And ultimately because it's super fun. If you were in rap last year, I made you do this, and at first nobody seemed to like they wanted to do it, but then everyone liked it, and I know that they did. So now I'm going to teach you some of my favorite yoga stretches that you get to do at home. First, I like to start in a seated position. You can put on music if you want to, or you can just stay in silence. That is completely up to you. So we're going to start with our legs crossed. You can close your eyes if you want to, or you can keep them open. And then we're going to start with rolling our head. And we're just going to roll it all around. Just loosen up those neck muscles because they're so stiff and they're so sore from sitting and staring at our computer. So you want to roll it to the right, you want to roll it to the left, switch it around. You can pause if you want to. You can tilt your head and you can place your hand on your head, and it just creates a deeper stretch in your neck. You can do it this way, you can do it this way, or you can do it this way. So you just want to roll out your neck. And next, we're going to move to our shoulders. So you want to start by rolling your shoulders backwards, and then just loosening up the shoulders, and then you want to move them forwards. So you really just get to loosen up your shoulders because you've just been sitting, you've been typing at your computer, and your muscles really just need a break. And then you're going to want to cross your arms over each other and just pull. You don't want to pull super hard. You don't want to be ripping out your arm sockets, but you just want to pull. You can tilt your head if you want to. Create that deeper stretch. And then you're going to want to switch. Just do it the other side. Okay, once we feel like our shoulders are good and stretched, you're going to want to move and come onto your hands and knees, and you're going to want to sit back. This move is called child's pose, and this is really, really good on your back and for your back. Now we're going to move our arms to the side, move them to the other side. And you can sit in this pose as long as you want to. Okay, and when you feel good, just come back to child's pose. You can move up into this tabletop position. You ready? We're going to move, shoot all the way back, and we're up in a downward facing dog. And so you want to pedal out your feet because your calves are probably really, really sore. And this can help, although it can hurt sometimes, it helps to work out your muscles and just stretch them out. So we're going to stay here for a second. If it feels good for you, you can just pause if you want to and go deeper into that stretch. You can come back down to that child's pose if you want to. Just remember, this is all about how this feels for your body, because that's what yoga is about. And so when we feel comfortable, if you feel comfortable, you can move up and step up to forward facing fold, and you're going to just hold your arms here, and you're just going to swing. We're like trees. We're just swinging back and forth, just moving. Now, if this hurts you, you can always come halfway up. You can, if you feel comfortable, you can go all the way down, or you could just stay swinging. Okay, we want to roll our bodies up super, super slow. We want our heads to be the last things to roll up. And now we're up. And now from here, we're going to do what's called a sun salutation. And so this is just going to be some movements that flow into one another. And you can pause whenever you want. Just keep asking yourself, does this feel good for me? What should I do that feels good for my body? So just remember, these are just suggestions, and yoga is all about what you want to do. It's not about me. It's about you. Okay, so we just rolled all the way up, and we're ready to do our sun salutations. Now we want to take a deep breath, and we want to bend our legs, and we want to go all the way up, reach to the tippy top of the sky, and then we're going to bend, and we're going to try to keep our backs as flat as we can. Okay, and now we're in this forward-facing fold. We want to go halfway up, and you want to go down again. And then we're going to take a step back with one foot and take a step back with another foot. And then what we're going to do when we're in this high plank is we're going to lower our bodies all the way to the ground. And then we're going to come up in this thing, and it's called a cobra. If you know what that snake is, this is like kind of what they look like when they're about to strike. And then we're going to move our bodies back slowly, 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 and back into that child's pose. Okay? We're going to rest here just for one moment, for as long as you like. And then when you're ready, we're going to go forward, and we're going to come back up into that downward facing dog. And then we're going to take a second. We're going to breathe here. You can pedal out your legs if you want. And then whenever you are ready, you're going to take a step forward, back into that forward fold, right back where we started, and you're going to roll your body all the way up. Okay, and that is called a sun salutation. And that is, you can do that, walk through that as many times as you want. We're going to walk through it one more time, but you can do it as many times as you want in your yoga practice. Okay, so we're going to just walk through it one more time. Okay, you're going to take a deep, deep breath. You're going to bend your legs, and you're going to reach all the way up to the sky, and you're going to forward fold with your back straight. You're going to halfway lift, keep your back straight, and down. And then we're going to go, and we're going to step back into our plank, and we're going to hold because we're so strong. And then we're going to lower to the ground and come back up into that cobra. And then you want to send yourself back into that child's pose. You can rest however long that you like. And then we're going to come back up to that downward facing dog, walk out our feet, and then we're going to step to the front and roll all the way up. So now that I've taught you how to wake up our bodies, we've done through the sun salutation, which you get to walk through however many times that you want to. Now I'm going to teach you how we're going to come down and we're going to take a rest, okay? So when we're here, we've in our seated position, we're going to put our legs up, and we're just going to roll down, all the way down to the ground. And now that we're on the ground, I'm going to show you some stretches to just stretch out your back and then just to close out our yoga practice, okay? So first you want to hug your legs in. This is really, really good for your lower back. If your back has been hurting, just think about all the times that you're just sitting in your chair and your back is hurting. Just come down to this pose and it can help you. You can hold for as long as you want, but I'm going to move into the next one to show you just some more stretches for your back, okay? Another stretch that we do for our backs is going to be a little bit of a twist. So you're going to lay here, you're going to grab one of your knees, and your other leg is going to be straight, 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 and we're going to cross it over our bodies, and then you can put out your hands like this, or you can put your hands out like this. You're going to turn, and you're going to look away from your leg because it creates such a good stretch for our backs, and we want our backs to be so stretched and so healthy. And you can hold this one and for however long you like. And then when you're ready, you're going to just move back, and we get to do the other side. So we're going to straighten out our other leg, hug our other knee close to our chest, and we're just going to twist, 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 twist. And then you can put out your arms like a tree, or you can put it up like a field goal. And you're just going to look away from your leg and create such a nice twist. And the last thing that you want to do when you close out your yoga and your stretching, you're just gonna come into what is called Shavasana, and it's just this moment of stillness, because we don't get a lot of that throughout our day, where you just lie and you get to be still and be with yourself. Last year, this was everyone's favorite part, and you're just gonna lay, almost like you're going to sleep, but you're just gonna focus on relaxing all of the parts of your body, starting with your toes, moving all the way up to your fingers, and you just want to think about relaxing them and letting go all of the stress and all of the tension of your day, moving all the way up to your head, closing your eyes, and just taking a second to breathe. With Shavasana, you can stay here as long as you want, and when you're ready, you just wake up the little parts of your body one by one. You start to wiggle your toes. You start to maybe move your kneecaps, make them do a funny dance or something. Then you wiggle your fingers and move your head. And when you're ready, you just sit up slowly, and you've just stretched out your whole entire body. And you are ready to take on the rest of your day. Okay, now we've stretched out our whole body, and we just feel so good and so relaxed and so ready to take on the rest of our day. Thank you guys for listening, for letting me teach you yoga, one of my favorite things to do, and I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day and incorporate yoga into your life.